Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AccountaBuddy podcast, episode 5, titled Stop Making Excuses. My name is Dom.
Stop. My name is Tom.
Thank you for listening and watching today. We're going to talk about excuses and how we can overcome these excuses.
You know what they say about excuses?
What? I don't know.
I thought the saying was excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one, but that's opinions.
Yeah. So what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so it was the wrong quote, guys. Listen. Right. Hold myself accountable now.
Yeah, you wasted.
But you know what? That is a good
Everybody's
saying. It's a good saying. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one.
Right.
I have another quote.
Sure.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Dom, you ready?
Yeah.
Excuses sound best to the person making them.
Damn.
You ever see those TikToks where somebody says something not profound at all?
Yeah, no, and then I
"Oh
was just
my
blown
God.
away. Like,
What? Are you freaking kidding me?
Just
man?
changed my entire frame of
freaking
mind.
joking, bro? Oh, dude.
Oh,
No, it's not that prolific, but
right.
excuses. You're like assholes.
Right.
Everyone has.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah. So, plenty of things to say about that, guys. Whenever you're trying to do something in life, and we'll pitch to TA over here in a second because she has a great story about her career change recently.
Right.
But, there's always a million reasons why to not do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Tito DiFilippo, a renowned scholar,
Renowned.
if I may,
Yes.
PhD in dadisms. If you haven't heard of him, he is our father.
Yeah. He was in the Air Force.
Yeah, and you know why he had to get out of the Air Force? High blood pressure.
Excuse
Way to bring it up, man. And you know what?
No,
What an excuse. Dad, we'll circle back to that one. If we go back in time. Maybe they didn't have medication back then. I don't know.
Yeah, who
Anyway,
knows?
my father had this saying that he told me he made up. He didn't get it from anywhere else. So that is the saying that I don't remember. If you always do what you've always done, you will always have what you've always had.
Start typing these words into Google and see if somebody came up with it besides
Is that what it is?
Tito.
If you always do what you've always done,
You'll always get
what
what
you go-
you've always gotten.
Really?
Henry Ford.
Ooh.
Now,
Close.
hold on.
Close.
Hold on a second. Did Henry Ford get that from Dad?
How old is Henry Ford? And what did he do?
Yeah. Who's this Henry Ford guy?
Yeah, can we get fact checkers on that, please?
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, the quote makes
Real
total
quick.
sense.
Shout out to Dad.
Yeah, shout out to Dad. And Henry Ford. If the Ford family is listening, we're sorry.
Also, shout out to Tony, and you guys still haven't announced that I'm here. And I'm waiting for it to organically come out. But
We're 3 minutes in.
Yikes.
everyone who comes back to hear me, I appreciate you guys. And just really, seriously, all the support is so great.
You know what's crazy?
Back to you guys.
I just won't send the editor her audio.
Then we look stupid. We're sitting there looking at a ghost over there.
It's like,
Is there a character on Charlie Brown that mumbles?
Yes.
all
Yeah.
the adults.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Huh. Personal myself, God, I did not know that.
Good to know.
All right, go ahead. Do what you got. There's your tab there. That's all you.
Oh, Tony was going to tell a story. So, Tony, who now wants to be a focal point, like all of a sudden,
Yeah.
5 podcasts in, just getting a little comfortable. Tony is our social media manager. She's also IT department, fact checking us as we go.
Right.
So,
Right.
Tony, I don't even know what you were doing prior to making a career change, because Tony is like a jack of all trades
Right.
type of person.
Right.
Hustler.
I had a job for a full year, and it's nice to hear that Tommy had no idea what I was doing for an entire year.
In my defense, I was busy.
I have 2 kids. I was admin and the agent services coordinator at a real estate agency, but I wanted to become.
Oh,
He's talking about prior to that.
before that.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought before that. I knew that.
I don't even know what I was doing before that.
Exactly.
Okay, so how you getting?
Shout out to Trader Joe's.
Oh,
That's our sponsor.
Our sponsor,
That's our sponsor
for today. I will say one thing about Trader Joe's.
Sure, go ahead.
Talk about a confusing store. And if you go in there without any experience,
Right.
sheesh, it's a little difficult. Not gonna lie. Very overwhelming. Let's put it that way. But Tony, sorry, floor's yours. Hold me accountable for cutting you off. Listen, we're nothing
Right.
if we're not accountable.
That's true. Yeah, nothing.
That's
Absolutely
what.
nothing.
You know who told me that?
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford told me that.
Shout out to Henry Ford, our sponsor for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Ford is making electric cars, which is good.
Yeah, but Henry Ford wasn't a nice guy.
He wasn't?
Just, I don't think he did nice things. I think he was like a racist or a.
Dom, that's a bold.
Can you someone fact check
Dominic,
me?
now that we're on the public stage,
That's
you can't
true.
just say stuff like that.
Well, let's see what Google has to say.
I
Was Henry Ford? What did you Google? Was Henry Ford bad?
I googled, was Henry Ford nice?
Henry, just Google Henry Ford racist.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find like a bibliography somebody
She's
wrote.
just checking your credit score.
There's a lot of confusing.
No, Tony is looking up what she did prior to working. She couldn't even tell me. All right, so basically,
Right.
okay. So Tony wanted to tell a story, but can't tell a story for some reason. I don't know what happened there.
Right.
Prior to recording this, she wanted to tell us. So anyway, Tony had a job, and for company's sake here, we're just going to keep things, unless they're sponsors, out of it, right?
Yes,
We
correct.
don't want to know who you work for.
Yeah, of course.
No, I work for.
Right.
On the arm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep
Right.
quiet.
Right.
Right. Anyway, so Tony had made a big change to become a person who sells houses. Is that a good way to put it?
You could say realtor.
Anonymity. Hold me accountable. So anyway, that is a huge leap, right? You did it.
Right.
She did it.
Right.
And it's a barrier to overcome, right?
Right.
You got bills. You have a
Right.
kid. Mortgage, all that. That's a lot.
Right.
And, if you don't have a support system behind you and there's barriers to overcome, it's really, really difficult.
Right.
And
I kept making excuses as to why I could not do it at that time.
Right.
nice.
But I just had to.
Find the groove,
Find the groove.
I just had to do it to change, to have a more positive life.
Tony, open up.
Right.
You can cry.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. We are a crying family, just in case everybody.
I cry the least. But when I cry, it is in buckets.
Cry the least.
100%.
He's definitely the ugliest crier
It's true.
of the group. Who cries the most?
Probably 20.
I almost cried to Encanto.
Okay.
I got teary-eyed at all of you at the end of the show.
I almost cried 10 minutes ago when we were singing this.
By the way, shout out to Encanto.
You guys should watch Coda. I almost cried there.
Coda, shit. Jeez, my God. Okay, we'll watch Coda.
Thank you.
Anyway, so excuses. Let's talk about them.
Right.
Because Dominic loves to make this particular excuse, and I'm going to hold him accountable till death, till he changes it, right?
Right.
And
Of
that's
course.
excuses why you can't go to the gym.
Of course.
So, Dom, did you go to the gym today?
Yes.
Why did you go to the gym today?
You want my excuses, or do you want me? Should we skip forward to the part where you say?
Give me one of them. What happened?
Okay.
You were working too hard last night. Madison was up late.
Yeah, all the above.
Yeah. Ask me what happened to me last night and this morning.
What happened to you last night? This morning?
I didn't go to bed till around 11:30.
Oh no.
Oliver came in the bed last night and woke me up around 3. What time did I wake up to go to the gym today?
I don't know.
4:30, Dom. And you don't got to roll your eyes at it. Okay.
No, you have.
Here I am trying.
You have
time
a
out.
good day,
Time
and when you have bad days, I can't call you out on.
What bad days?
Oh, okay.
No. Tell me a bad day. Tell me one.
When's the last time? Okay, have you
Eating
consecutive days at the gym?
Consecutive days at the gym?
Yeah.
My move ring.
Here we go. This guy
Wanna know
loves,
my-
loves bringing up
hold
his
on.
rings.
Yeah. Okay. My move goal. Let me tell you how many days in a row. Hold on a second. Hold, please. Oh, can't even compute, it says. Well, could you fill the space while I'm trying to look for it? Talk
I
about
want to
something.
make a bet.
Go ahead. Of what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. How many days in a row have I hit my move goal?
That does not equate to the amount of days you've been to the gym. I can hit my step goal and not go to the gym.
I can't even find it anymore.
Yeah,
Where'd it
that's
go?
shocking.
58.
58?
Yeah.
No, it's like 3 years in a row.
Oh.
It's like in the 1,000.
He's gone to the gym apparently and hasn't missed a single
I've
day
hit my
in 3
move goal.
years.
Dominic, why did you just turn it short? I've consistently gone to the gym for years now.
Every single day.
No, you don't need to go to the gym every
So
single
then what
day.
are you talking about?
I'm
That's
gonna go and say we can't use the last 11 minutes.
Why?
You guys are arguing. People's not gonna watch you.
Hey, listen, this is what it's really like, okay? This is literally conversations I have with Dominic constantly. AccountaBuddy, whole app started because I'm supposed to hold him accountable,
That's true.
okay? So there was a nice little peek into
Yeah,
daily
and then,
conversations.
it'll snowball, and I won't go to the gym on a Sunday, and I'm like, okay, fine, I could just double up on a Monday, and then the Monday gets tight with work, and I have to do a bunch of stuff, and then it just goes into the next day, and then I'm like, all right, well, it's halfway through the week, I really shouldn't be starting now, and then like I can start fresh on Sunday. There's so many excuses you can make.
It's like there's yo-yo dieting,
Yeah.
which, hello, that's me. And then there's yo-yo there's a lot of yo-yos. A good way to
Yeah,
put
of
it.
course.
Up and down.
Which honestly, like, we're gonna be talking about a couple things here, and there's like 5 or 6 things I want to touch base on. The first thing is we're gonna stop harping on our past failures, and past failures are I didn't go to the gym the past day or the past 2 days, and if you keep that mindset, continue it. It's gonna affect your mind. You're gonna keep harping on the fact that you didn't go to the gym the past 2 days. And then you won't go a third or fourth or fifth, and you say, "Okay, fine, I'll start fresh on the first of the month in May." And
When you were supposed to start January 1st.
exactly right. And then year after year, you're gonna go through the same trials and tribulations. You're gonna go through the same routine, rinse and repeat, and it's just you're gonna be stuck where you've always been.
Yeah, and not to come off as an asshole, but the reason why I have gone to the gym consistently for 3 years is it a good time to tell the helicopter story?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
That was a bad one. All right. So here's a story of when I hit my tipping point. Literally, I almost tipped a helicopter. So the year was 2016. 1 year wedding anniversary of me and my wife. Right. We go on a cruise to Alaska. It was great. We flew out to Seattle.
Luxurious.
What?
Sounds luxurious.
Luxurious.
Hey, honey, pack your coat. We're going to Alaska.
In the summer, it's not bad. Actually, it was still cold, but whatever. Anyway. And when I mean cold, it was like shorts, long sleeve shirt weather. Right.
Alaska sounds nice.
It was beautiful. I recommend you go. Anyway, so one of the excursions we were going to go on was a helicopter tour to a glacier, which is awesome, right? Sounds great. Prior to booking the tickets, which were $275 a person, so it was not cheap, right?
For the helicopter.
For the helicopter
Oh
ride.
my god, I thought you meant the flight.
No. So for the helicopter ride, it says that if you're over 275 pounds, you have to pay double.
$1 a pound. And
And in my mind, I'm like, first off, no way am I close to that. Second off, even if I am, what are they going to weigh me? Little did I know, they would weigh me. So I get there, we're all set up. I think we're ready to go on this, this helicopter tour. And one of the guys comes over and they're like, okay, they pick 3 people out of the crowd. Clearly the 3 fattest people there.
how many volunteers?
Yeah, no, they didn't need volunteers. Yeah, right.
We're gonna weigh
Yeah.
you.
We're gonna randomly pick people. Fatty 1, fatty 2, fatty 3. So they pick me, and I am like mortified, like so embarrassed. Step on the scale,
Yeah.
282.
It's a world record.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit.
Hold on, let me take off my clothes.
Yeah, can I strip down?
Can I take a
My boots are on.
I felt like I think I have to pee.
Yeah. I didn't poop today. So I end up having to pay $275 more. And I get why you have to, actually. Weight distribution on a helicopter, it's an actual thing. It wasn't like a money grab. They literally can't fill the seat because you're too fucking fat to sit on it. Yeah. So it is what it is. So I ended up having to pay another $275 on the spot. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw me get on the scale. I didn't let it derail the trip. But
Man, that would ruin my trip.
It was certainly eye-opening.
I would have
For
had
sure not even-
fights with my
I
wife.
would not have gotten on the helicopter.
You just canceled it.
I would have
jumped
called
in
the
water and
hotel
swam away
and
from
say,
it.
"Hey, you have a scale before I go on this trip here."
Dude, I was like, there's no shot. They actually weigh me here.
Yeah, they did. You were a random volunteer.
They weighed me. So that's when I say that consistently I go to the gym now. It's a background on my phone. What I used to look like. I'm now 200 pounds. I am very proud of it. But I keep the picture as a background on my phone because I can never get back to that.
When in the back of Tommy's mind is like, "I don't want to go to the gym today," he just hears this helicopter noises. We're going down.
No, it's bad. But you know what? That entire situation was very. I have a very unhealthy. I'm very real about this. I have a very unhealthy relationship with food. If I have a bad eating day, I feel like I am as big as I was that day. It's tough. I'm extremely self-conscious about my weight, my stomach, how I look, everything like that. And it's hard. It is very, very, very difficult to not. I'm just very self-conscious now because of it.
And Tommy, you're beautiful inside and out.
It's weird.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Me and Tommy, when we were younger, we used to shower together. We don't shower together anymore.
I'm just self-conscious.
Hey,
I can't even shower with my brother anymore because I'm so self-conscious about taking my shirt off. Anyway, I identified my weaknesses. Does anyone want to take a shower?
I want to shower with you. Why don't you be comfortable enough to shower with me again? Well, that's amazing. Okay. All right.
So, just to touch on a couple of points that I did. You all right? There were a couple of things that I did. I focused on weightlifting.
Right.
And, right off the bat, a calorie debt, all these things.
Right.
Identified my weaknesses.
Right.
Which was food.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty unhealthy relationship.
Very big weakness.
Yeah. Even still to this day.
Yes.
If I eat bad on a Friday, it's like, I'll just eat bad all weekend.
Yeah.
I'll still go to the gym.
Right.
But your boy can put them away.
That's true.
I'm like a toddler with no rules, is how I like to put it.
I'm excited for the car ride home. I'm going to get popcorn and
No, you're not.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Do you know why you're not going to?
Sour cream and onion chips and Funyuns.
Do you know why you're not going to?
Because I'm going to be reminded of this podcast.
Yeah. And none of that. I'm going to keep you accountable.
That's true. He's going to put a tracker on my phone saying, you better not stop here.
Don't forget.
Oh, download the podcast, please. Honestly.
It's yeah. They already downloaded
I'm sorry,
the podcast and listening to it.
Download the app. Absolutely. Number 2, take responsibility for your mistakes, right? Responsibility for not going to the gym, eating terrible, the pounds show up on the scale. Don't blame it on anybody else but yourself.
Nobody cares, man.
No,
Nobody
nobody
is gonna help
cares.
you. I
Nobody
don't care.
cares.
You think I care?
I don't. I barely care about.
I negative care.
Yeah, I don't really care.
You
About
care? Do you know why I care about you losing weight?
Yeah,
Because I'm your AccountaBuddy.
that's true.
Find somebody who cares, right?
That's true.
And that's the whole point of the app. You're going to find somebody who cares, has similar interests in you. They can't
Correct.
lose weight, right?
Correct.
So they are, that's just one of the reasons you download. But they can't lose weight.
Right.
And they want somebody else to keep them accountable. Maybe
Right.
they don't have that person in their life that can do that, right?
Right.
When I went through everything, I didn't have anybody. It would have been nice to have somebody on the journey with me, but I had to dig deep within myself and,
Correct. So taking responsibility for mistakes, obviously outside of the the weight aspect and the physique and the eating business aspect. Take responsibility for your mistakes. You didn't hit your numbers, you didn't make the amount of money you wanted to make, you're in a sales position, or you're getting fired because you didn't do your job duties. No, it's all on your shoulders. There's nobody else's fault besides yours. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner it's going to be more clear that, okay, moving forward, I have to do this instead of that, right? Which leads to our next point. Picking yourself up after falling down. So you fall down. I don't go to the gym for a couple of days. I don't make my calls. I don't visit these clients. I don't pray. I don't touch base with my family. And you let that snowball, and then it is just weigh on you mentally. And in order for you to dig yourself out of that mental hole, is just you got to pick yourself up, dust it off. Tomorrow's another day.
Find a buddy.
And find a buddy. Because if you're going through a problem, no matter what area of life, somebody else is experiencing the same issue in a similar capacity as you. And you won't know that until you reach out. No individual's problem hasn't been repeated in the history of time. Somebody else has experienced what you're experiencing some way, shape, or form. And they may have potentially overcome it and could potentially assist you. But none of these potentials can happen unless you take the first step.
You ready for a quote that's gonna knock it? It might knock you off your chair.
It might. I might have to go
It's
home.
one of those.
Go ahead.
One of those quotes that like you put up and people think is profound, but
Sure.
it's a good one.
Sure.
You can make excuses, or you can make changes. The choice is whose choice is it? It's yours.
Damn. Yeah,
Not somebody else's,
that's true.
right?
That is very true.
What do you want? You want to be able to play with your kids when they're older?
It's true.
Yeah. You want to be able to go rent a yacht
Right.
on
I
Below Deck,
really want to.
which is Below Deck. Shout out to Below Deck, one of my favorite
Yeah, it's a great show.
guilty pleasure shows.
Yeah.
I want a yacht.
Yeah.
I don't want a yacht. You know, they say when you buy a boat, the 2 best days of the day, you buy a day.
Day by day, still.
I'd like to rent one.
Right.
You know,
Right.
how am I gonna do that? I find every single way to try to make money.
It's true. Or
Don't try-
rack up a
don't-
lot of credit.
What?
Get some big credit cards and just put it on the credit card. Set it and forget it.
We could do that. I didn't think about that.
It's
Let's
not
do
a bad
that
idea.
and then claim bankruptcy
Not a bad idea.
for 3 days on a yacht. Here's a question for you: if you were to go on a Below Deck show, which captain would you like? Sandy?
I don't watch it enough.
Tony.
Right.
Ah. Down Under.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's Tony. You watch it now?
I've never seen it. I just picked a white man's name.
Wow. I think his name's Frank.
Is there, right?
There's a new episode. There's a new season of Below Deck called Down Under. It's only on Peacock, but I can't remember his name. Actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, thanks for getting me excited that you. I thought you watched Below Deck. So
Sorry.
it's one of my guilty pleasures. So
Next point. Stop comparing yourself to others. That is probably the hardest thing for me. Okay, because I'm comparing my step one to my competitors or my peers or somebody's step
what is
6.
this? Do you know something about what is a spear?
I have no idea. Spear is something you throw at a fish. Right. Anyway, comparing yourself to others. I compare my step 1 to this guy's step 8 or step 7. I'm like, okay, I want that now. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? How can I get there right now? Because everything's instantaneous now. The mindset of millennials and whatever generation is below us, I don't know what number there are now. Gen Z is below us, sure. But they want it now. They want it quick. But I'm comparing my step 1 to somebody else's step 8. And I get humbled every day by my family and my wife saying, it's going to take you a second to get there. Chill out. But you keep doing this. You compare yourself to others, and
Yeah,
it'll harp on you. Bad.
It's tough in business. It's tough in
Stuff and everything, man.
working out.
Yeah, really is.
You know, could be even tough in marriage. You see somebody has a really good marriage, and you don't realize how much they worked on it.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So, but
But, I mean, we started this podcast. We didn't know how to do it.
No.
Right? So that we could have stopped right there and said, I don't know how to do this. It's too much work.
if you're me, You're like, Dominic will figure it out. Yeah. That's what Dominic does. He just figures it out.
I just figured it
And
out.
me, the talent. And if you're listening to this podcast, this is your 5th time listening. First off, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're probably like, this can't be the same guy as the first one. Right? There's no
The
way.
first one, he was like,
Car ran real good.
"What's from Talladega Nights?"
I'm not really sure what to do with my hand.
Felt like I was on a spaceship.
You know, and I think what's really funny about us doing a podcast is like, I'm not like some overly successful person. I just like to talk about things that make people better and things that have worked for me. So
Yeah.
we're like just like down to earth people, right?
Yeah, like hat on
Like,
backwards
what do you
kind
want?
of people.
You want? What do you? I'm cool, right? This is gonna sound weird. People just listening, not watching. But I turned my hat sideways like a silly.
That's why we're laughing.
like a
That's why we're
silly,
having
goofy
fun.
kid. Yeah, we have fun here.
We're having fun.
Yeah. So, but no, like we're not like these overly successful. Like, what do you want to listen to? Guys like us, guys, right?
Guys,
and Tony,
guys.
and gals,
Antonian,
gals,
Antonian's
Tony's
here.
Yeah, sure.
Or do you want to listen to like uberly successful people, right?
It's true. Which one's
Who
more
like talk
productive?
down to you and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Like we're real,
Yeah, absolutely.
real world problems.
Yeah,
You know what they say? More money, more problems.
it's true.
I gotta come in here. I actually don't think it's. Somehow I have made myself not think it is difficult to not compare my step 1 to someone's step 8.
Good. You know how hard that is to get to that mindset? I'm still not doing it. It's very hard.
I don't know. I feel like it's.
How'd you do it?
I think I.
Just flip the switch.
I think more about what I can do for myself, and not them. I just don't think of other people.
Right.
I think about what I need to do instead of other people.
Right.
Yeah, she's good at that. I'm not.
Yeah, you're very good.
She is. I get jealous 10 times a day of people.
It's true.
Your journey is not their journey.
Jesus, Christmas. Clean up on aisle Lagrangeville. 20 just dropped a bomb.
Officer, it's this one. Yeah, I broke the microphone.
The bomb's over there.
This is sonar?
Yeah.
The metal detector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely broke this thing.
Nice. No, it's good.
That's all right. It's hanging.
Yeah, it's hanging. Chilling.
Tony,
So-
truth bombs. Damn. That's right.
Yeah.
Respect. Okay.
Go
Respect.
ahead. Yeah, respect. Throw
Respect.
some respect on it.
Sprinkle some
Sprinkle
respect.
Yeah.
What?
You doing it wrong. Put the shaker on your arm.
Sprinkle some respect on it.
Sprinkle some speck
I
on it.
appreciate that. I think
And then you
that's-
say when.
No, it's good. No, I'm very good. I'm
deserve
good-
more.
I'm good 45
You deserve
seconds
more.
ago.
Oh, we're done talking about it?
I'm done with the sprinkling of things. But I think that maybe you both should start telling yourselves in the morning.
You was kind, you was smart, you was important.
Well, sure, that definitely. But just remind yourself.
Where you were, how you got here. It's true. I'm never going to be satisfied. And I think that's healthy. And I could be wrong, but I think it's healthy. That is episode 5 of the AccountaBuddy podcast. My name is Dom.
My name is Dom. Just kidding. Got you guys good. My name is Tom.
Hey, it's Tony.
Yeah. Thank you for listening and watching. See you next time.